Dialing power up, crew call starts now. Welcome to the AV Production Bible Podcast, where the real work behind the scenes gets a spotlight. Mic cables on deck. Let's get to work.
Welcome to Day 1 to A1, the podcast where we break down exactly what it takes to go from pushing road cases on your first call to mixing front of house at corporate events. I'm Mike Cables.
And I'm Dr. Sakopex.
And this is the AV Production Bible Podcast.
Today we're talking about something that might sound basic, but trust me, this is the stuff that separates the stagehands who get called back from the ones who don't.
That's right. We're talking about dress code, tools, and attitude. The foundation, the non-negotiables.
Because here's the thing about this industry. You can walk onto a loading dock as a complete nobody, fresh off the fry line, never touched an XLR cable in your life.
And within a handful of years, with the right work ethic, you can be the breakout A1 running audio for sessions at a national conference. Takes years to get to the GS, but you'll be well on your way.
That's what makes AV different. That's what makes it interesting.
But you gotta understand one thing from day one. You're not out here to impress your booker. You're out here to impress the client.
Say it again for the people in the back.
The client is the vessel that takes you places. They're the ones who tell the labor brokers who's good or not. They can make or break your opportunities. The difference from running deck for 10 years or becoming an A1 in 5.
They're the ones who introduce you to other project managers. They're the ones who offer you paid on-the-job training or late-night networking opportunities that turn into more work. You see it as OT in the beginning, but it's opportunity for stronger social networking and paid on-site education.
Your booker gets you in the door. The client keeps you there.
So let's break down exactly what it takes to get noticed and keep moving up.
All right, let's start with the most visual thing, how you show up.
When you arrive on site, you are representing more than just yourself. You're representing the company, the crew, and honestly, the entire AV industry.
Clients are watching, venue staff are watching, and whether it's fair or not, they're making judgments in the first 5 seconds.
Here's the baseline dress code for corporate AV. Black pants, not jeans, not cargo shorts, black pants.
They don't need to be expensive, but they need to be clean and in good condition. No rips, no bleach stains, no paint splatters from your side hustle.
Black polo, again, clean, tucked in if you're client-facing.
If you're backstage all day, untucked is fine, but still presentable.
Closed-toe shoes. Steel-toe boots are ideal, especially if you're in a rigging-heavy environment or working around heavy cases.
But at minimum, no sandals, no Crocs, no beat-up sneakers with holes in them.
Why does this matter?
Because when a client walks backstage and sees a crew in uniform blacks, moving efficiently, looking professional, they feel confident. They feel like their event is in good hands.
And that confidence? That's what gets you invited back.
But when they see someone in a graphic tee, basketball shorts, and flip-flops, that's the person they mentally file away as the one we don't call again, or this must be their first rodeo.
I've seen techs get pulled off shows mid-event because they showed up in the wrong attire.
I've also seen stagehands get promoted to lead roles because they consistently look the part, even when no one told them to.
Here's a pro tip. Keep a backup black shirt in your car.
Coffee spills happen, gaff tape residue happens, sweat happens.
Having a fresh shirt shows you're prepared and you care.
Now that we have covered the look, let's talk about your toolkit. This is where you start to separate yourself from the pack.
On day 1, you might not know what half these tools do. That's fine. But by day 10, by day 30, you should be building out a kit that shows you're serious.
Here's what every stagehand should have on them. Number 1, multi-tool. A Leatherman or Gerber.
Something with pliers, wire cutters, knife, screwdrivers. This is your Swiss Army knife for AV.
Number 2, headlamp. Not a flashlight, a headlamp.
Because when you're under a stage running cable or behind a rack troubleshooting, you need both hands free.
Get one with the red light modes so you're not blinding people during a live show.
Number 3, gaff tape. Black. 2-inch roll. Keep it on your belt or in your bag.
This is the duct tape of AV, except it doesn't leave residue and it's rated for cable runs. Learn how to tear it clean without a blade.
Number 4, Sharpie. Preferably a fine point and a chisel tip.
You'll be labeling cables, cases, and marking spike tape. A faded, half-dead Sharpie makes you look unprepared.
Number 5. Gloves. Mechanics gloves or similar.
Protects your hands when you're handling truss, sharp metal corners on road cases, or coiling cable all day. Plus, it shows you take safety seriously.
Number 6. Cable tester. As you move up, invest in an XLR tester or a basic multimeter.
Being able to quickly identify a bad cable saves everyone time and makes you look like a problem solver.
Number 7. Knee pads. Optional, but smart.
If you're doing a lot of floor work, running cable, taping, rigging, knee pads will save your joints. You'll thank me in 10 years.
And number 8. Water bottle with a carabiner clip.
Stay hydrated. Dehydration kills focus, and focus is what keeps you safe and efficient.
Here's the thing. When a lead tech or an A1 sees you pull out the right tool at the right time, they notice.
When you're the person who has a backup XLR barrel or a cable tester when everyone else is standing around waiting, you become valuable.
And valuable stagehands move up.
All right, now we get to the part that really matters. Attitude.
You can show up in the perfect outfit with a tool belt that would make Batman jealous. But if your attitude sucks, you're not going anywhere.
Here's the mindset you need to adopt from day one.
Number 1. I'm here to learn. You don't know everything. You're not supposed to.
But you need to be hungry to figure it out. Ask questions. Watch what the A1 is doing. Pay attention when the V1 is routing signals.
Volunteer to help even when it's not your department.
I've seen stagehands go from zero to hero because they asked the right questions and actually listened to the answers.
I've also seen talented people plateau because they acted like they already knew it all.
Number 2, I'm here early and I stay late. Call time is 7 a.m., show up at 6:45 a.m.
Not to kiss ass, but because it shows respect for everyone's time, and it gives you a buffer in case there's traffic or you can't find parking.
And when loadout is done, don't be the first person sprinting to your car.
Help coil cables, help sweep the stage, help load the last case.
The people who stay late are the people who get remembered. Number 3, I follow the chain of command. Corporate AV has a hierarchy. There's a reason for that.
If you have a question, ask your lead. If you see a problem, report it to your department head.
Don't go rogue. Don't bypass your supervisor to talk directly to the client, unless you're specifically told to.
Respecting the chain of command shows you understand how professional operations work. It also protects you if something goes wrong.
Number 4, I take initiative, but I ask first. There's a balance here.
You want to be proactive. You want to anticipate needs. But you also don't want to be the person who starts unplugging things without asking.
Good initiative looks like this. Hey, I noticed we're low on XLR cables at FOH. Want me to grab more from the truck?
Bad initiative looks like this. I rewired the entire patch bay because I thought it looked messy.
When in doubt, ask. Hey, is there anything else you need me to handle? That's a magic phrase.
Number 5, I communicate clearly. Radio etiquette matters. When you're on comms, be clear and concise.
Copy means you understood. Standby means hold on, don't do anything yet. Go ahead means you're ready to receive information.
Don't clog the channel with unnecessary chatter. Don't use slang that confuses people.
And for the love of all things holy, don't leave your radio on an open mic while you're having a side conversation.
Number 6, I'm courteous and collaborative. You're going to work with people from other departments. Lighting, video, rigging, power.
Be respectful. Offer to help even when it's not your job. Share your tools. Don't hoard knowledge.
The AV world is smaller than you think. People talk.
If you're known as the person who's helpful and easy to work with, you'll get more calls.
If you're known as the person who complains, shows up late, and argues with the lead, your phone stops ringing.
And number 7, I treat the client like they're the most important person in the building, because they are.
When a client approaches you with a request, stop what you're doing and give them your full attention.
Make eye contact, smile, use their name if you know it.
Even if their request is unreasonable or impossible, your first response should never be no.
It should be, let me check with my lead and see what we can do.
Clients remember how you made them feel. They remember the tech who solved their problem.
They remember the stagehand who went out of their way to help.
And when they remember you, they request you by name next time.
So why does all this matter?
Because corporate AV isn't just about plugging in cables. It's about building a reputation.
That's right. It's about becoming the person that clients trust, that leads rely on, and that companies want on their roster.
Audio is one of the 4 core elements of any show, alongside video, lighting, and scenic. But here's the secret. The fastest way to move up in this industry is to understand all 4. When you're a stagehand, you touch everything. You run cable for audio, video, and lighting. You help rig scenic elements. You see how it all connects.
Yeah, people! Use that. Pay attention. Learn the signal flow. Understand why the A1 is routing things a certain way. Watch how the V1 troubleshoots a bad feed. Notice how the lighting programmer builds cues.
Exactly, Mike. The more you understand the full picture, the more valuable you become.
And the more valuable you are, the faster you move up.
I've seen people go from stagehand to breakout A1 in 3 years or less, with the right mentorship and the right education. That's the real key. Keep learning, study the craft, watch YouTube tutorials, read the manuals, and take every chance you can to level up.
Others get stuck as stagehands, and there's nothing wrong with that. But
the difference? Work ethic, attitude, dress code, tools.
The fundamentals.
All right, that's it for today's episode of Day 1 to A1. Let's recap real quick. Dress code. Black pants, black shirt, black closed-toe shoes. Look professional. Be prepared. Have your tools on you, not in the car. Multi-tool, headlamp, E-tape if you have any, Sharpie, gloves, cable tester. Optional in the beginning. Water bottle. Build your kit. Be ready.
Okay, now let's rewind on work ethic. Come in with the best attitude you can. Show up early. Stay late if you can. It helps you grow personally. Ask questions. Follow the chain of command. Communicate clearly. Be courteous. Impress the client. If you do these things consistently, if you show up every day ready to work, ready to learn, and ready to help, you will get noticed.
You defiantly will move up, and you will 100% go from Day 1 to A1 faster than you think, if you stay consistent.
Next episode, we're diving into signal flow basics for audio, because you can't mix a show if you don't understand where the sound is coming from and where it's going. Until then, keep your cables coiled, your attitude sharp, and your radio on standby.
This was another episode in the book for the AV Production Bible Podcast. Appreciate you listening. And if you have any suggestions for future episodes, drop a comment. And while you ate it, smash that like button.
Hit subscribe.
And we'll see you on the next one.
That's it for now. No grand finale. Hit subscribe and slap that notification.